Dear brothers of planet Earth, I am Ashtar Sheran. Being here once again is a way to bring balance and good thoughts to the minds of many. We are more and more present in your skies, your media already addresses the subject, this is causing many to begin to question themselves, is there or is there not life beyond planet Earth? And that will open up other questions. Why did they hide this from us for so long? Why were we made to believe that we are the only ones in the universe? Why don't we have outside help? Why are we a civilization that still needs to learn so much, and many other questions that will come as time passes? Consciousness is expanding, doubts are arising, but I can assure you that the only certainty is the present moment, and it has already passed. Every second passes, and only that second that has come and gone can you say that you know what happened, but what will happen in a second? You don't know, you have no idea. You make plans, you build your lives around a timeline that you plan. And what is defined by your soul, and what is defined by your own choices? You don't take much into account. You think you just have to plan and everything will happen exactly as you plan. Then when things don't happen, you get angry, you blaspheme God. Why didn't you help me? But I ask you, what about the line that was already drawn, and the line resulting from your choices? Did you realize that? Did you take it into account? I say no. So, I wouldn't tell each one of you to live disorderly and disharmoniously, just because you don't know what's ahead, because that also reverberates, this will come back at some point within your walk. So how to live the current moment? Exactly like this, living the present moment. If something pleases you, if it is very important to you, if it makes you happy, be grateful. But not with heartless gratitude, it's a gratitude that needs to come from the bottom of the heart. And I would say, even from the soul. This gratitude, if done with love, it will also reverberate and bring more beautiful things to your path. Then something comes along that isn't good, you get angry, you curse, you utter words that shouldn't be said, accuse the other, you accuse yourselves. What will it bring? More of the same. You will be reverberating the same energy for the very near future, and it will happen again very soon. Then something doesn't please you, something bothers you, stop. Don't emanate any thoughts, look at it patiently and intelligently, always asking yourself, what lesson do I need to learn? And if the question is asked from the bottom of your heart, you will have the answer and you will be able to act on the problem correctly, not allowing it to come back in the future. So, my brothers, you can make plans, yes, but don't surrender to them, don't live according to them. Live each day with great gratitude, with much love in your heart, and this will return more and more intense. So this will give you certainty that the future, I wouldn't say it's going to be 100% wonderful, but it's going to be a pleasant, uneventful future. So what's the use of complaining today, being angry about what happens? You will be playing it into your future again. Learn to live in the present moment. Don't worry about the future. Are you planting today or have you planted at some point in the past? Some things cannot be changed because you will still need to go through them, but it depends on how each one goes through this for the future to be created. So the great wisdom at the moment is to live in the present, to try to create the best that you can for the future. Create joy, harmony, prosperity, abundance. The light is there bringing all of this to you, it is enough that you know how to ask, it is enough that you know how to follow the path correctly, and all of this will come intense and voluminous. Oh, and I guarantee, the problems too. If you don't know how to treat them, they will also come this way, intense and voluminous. So stop living dreaming about the future. Do you want to dream of a wonderful future? Create it today. Don't keep thinking that what you want to happen will fall from the sky. There needs to be your intervention, there needs to be your action. So live the present moment today, this present moment. And never forget that the most powerful feeling at that moment is gratitude for everything, for the little things. Many think it's unnecessary to be grateful for the little things they have, but always remember that even the little things you don't give much value to, for someone who doesn't have that, that's a dream, and they would really like to have what you have. It doesn't matter in the slightest. So learn to be grateful for everything, even the little things, for everything. For every moment you live with joy, for every object you have in your homes, many superfluous. Because you value what society imposes, you should have in your homes only what you need, no more. Yet, you guys do all this to show unnecessary status. I would say that it is one more item to absorb energy from everyone who passes through your house. You don't realize it. Every object absorbs the energies. Those that you use constantly you clean, because your energies predominate. Now those that you don't use are impregnated with the energy of everyone who passes through your house, bringing imbalance, and depending on how many people pass by there, even disharmony. Stop living according to society. Live with what is necessary, with what brings life. Every plant that you place in your homes, there is the power of cleaning and the energy of Gaia that transmutes bad energies. Try to supply your homes with lots of greenery and avoid unnecessary objects. But you have a house all decorated and you wouldn't want to give up anything, because they would say you are going crazy, having only an empty house. So I would say to you, you would be showing everyone what is really important in your home, that you are not very concerned with the opinion of others, you are only concerned with your well-being, with your home, with your energy. But if you really don't want to give anything up, then learn to take care of your stuff, learn some way to clear the energy of all that you have. How? This will have to come from the heart of each one. And I will just remind you of one thing, you will not take anything that exists in this dimension. So letting go has to start happening now or you will suffer a lot. Think about it. Learn to clean your homes and I guarantee you will be building a balanced and prosperous future. Think about it. Don't value what you don't need. Fill your homes with life so that Gaia's energy works in your homes. Raise animals, but with love, not to be a slave or guardian of anything, because nothing is yours. Raise an animal with love as a member of the family and you will also have good protection close to you. So once again I remind you, it all depends on your choices. So live the present moment. Don't live worried about the future will bring what you emanate today. If you worry about the future, you don't trust what you are generating, and more worries will follow. So, just be grateful, with everything that comes your way, and be sure that this is the way to create a beautiful and prosperous future, and every obstacle that appears, know how to look at it with love. Only then will you be sure that in the future this will not happen again, unless you resort to the same mistake. So live in the present moment, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow is the result of today, so why bother? Worry about the present moment, with the present moment. This one, which right now, has just passed.